Elise's Eats, and today I'm going to show you how to make a mixed fruit salsa accompanied with some toasted cinnamon tortilla chips. And it's a really quick and delicious recipe, especially for summer, and if you can find in-season fruit, it makes it all the better. These are the ingredients you're going to need. 2 yellow peaches, about 1 cup of small red seedless grapes, 1 small punnet or 125 grams of fresh raspberries, 2 kiwi fruits, 2 sweet red apples. You can either use Royal Gala, Pink Lady, Fuji, 2 punnets of fresh strawberries, about 500 grams, the juice of half a lemon and the zest of half a lemon. And then for the toasted cinnamon tortilla chips, you're going to need about 10 or 12 flour tortillas, half a cup of fine caster sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, and then about half a cup of melted olive oil butter or olive oil spread. Now this makes it vegan. If you want to use regular butter, go ahead, it's up to you. So that's what you need. Let's get started. Okay, so first what we're going to do is make our salsa, and now we're going to wash all of our fruit, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut each fruit individually. So for the peaches, I've just washed them. I'm leaving the skin on, but feel free to take it off. And I'm just going to slice it in or chop it into tiny little cubes. So for the kiwi fruits, I'm just chopping the ends off of both sides and then just very carefully peel the skin off the edges. Then I'm just going to cut it into thin slices. Then again into more slices like so, and then cube it. For the strawberries, I've just got a smaller, sharper knife. I'm going to hold them out. That's basically just putting the knife down and decoring them. Boop. And then as for the rest of them, I'm just going to dice them again into small cubes. So then with the raspberries, again, just chop them into little chunks. Now just with the raspberries, they will fall apart, so don't worry too much about them. Now with the grapes, just chop them coarsely. It's a bit hard to put them into quarters, but I'm just taking my knife roughly. If one rolls off the table, eat it. It doesn't deserve to go in the salsa. So for the apple, I've just washed it, and I'm gonna cut it the same as the others in nice little small cubes. Now of course you can take the skin off if you want to, but I'm not going to. Make sure that you cut your apple last, just because it can oxidize and turn brown if it's left in the air for too long. Now I'm using a sweet red apple, so I don't have to add any extra sugar, but if you want to use Granny Smith or a more tart apple, go ahead, but you might have to add a teaspoon of sugar. Okay, now that all of our fruit is chopped up, we're going to put it in a large bowl, mix it together, add our lemon and lemon zest, cover it and put it in the fridge. Then mix with your hands until it's all mixed through. Now we're going to add our lemon zest and lemon juice. Make sure to catch any of the lemon seeds. Okay, now before you cover it with cling wrap, just have a quick taste of it and make sure it's at an okay sweetness, because sometimes strawberries or raspberries can be a bit too tart, and we've also added some lemon, so you might need to add some sugar. Mine's getting so cover. While this is in the fridge for about an hour resting, we're going to make our toasted cinnamon tortilla chips. So first we're going to make our cinnamon sugar, take your 3 different spices and put it in your sugar and mix it all until it's nice and combined. Now of course you can add less cinnamon if you want, but I like mine really cinnamony. Okay, so now we're going to take our melted olive oil spread or butter and with a small pastry brush, baste each side of the tortilla and then sprinkle cinnamon sugar over the top. Now you can put as much or as little cinnamon sugar on as you like. I like it a lot. I'm putting quite a bit on, but don't worry, you can also just pick it up and shake it all around. Then put it to the side and repeat with the remaining tortillas. So once you've finished your tortilla chips, what we're going to do is we're going to take a sharp knife or a pizza cutter, take about 4 or 5 in a stack and just cut them until you get your desired shape. I'm going for the good old wedge. Then arrange into single layers on a baking sheet. Then we're going to put these in an oven preheated at 180 degrees Celsius, fan force oven, for about 10 minutes until they're nice and crispy. When your tortilla chips are out of the oven, just place them on a wire cooling rack. Don't worry if they overlap. This is just so that they stay nice and crispy. Okay, so our tortilla chips were in the oven for about 10 minutes. Now I've only done half of them because I'm going to save the other half for later for Mum and Dad because they love this. And we're going to serve it up and then eat it. Okay guys, so that's how you make my fruit salsa with toasted cinnamon tortilla chips. And it's a really healthy and delicious treat to have as a healthy snack or at a party. But yeah, so this is about half of the tortilla chips and only about a third of the fruit salsa. It makes a lot and it's really good, especially the next day, the salsa. Oh, so good, but make the chips fresh because then they're nice and crispy. But yes, let's eat. I'm so excited. Yeah. Flavia is not the biggest fan of fruit, but
some fruit are okay. Mostly.
So we pray she likes this one.
No, I'm sure.
Actually,
it looks really, really nice.
And hopefully we can have it without you having to have chocolate on it.
I'm a terrible person.
Try the chip on its own, Elise. The chips are to die for, but oh. It's so nice when it's nice and icy cold. It's just like a symphony of fruit on your tongue. It's so good. I know she only really likes grapes. There's grapes in it, that's why I put them in.
And strawberries.
And strawberries with chocolate.
But
it's good.
I do have to say that is really, really nice.
Yay! Flavia approved.
I do enjoy that. It's with the toasted cinnamon tortilla chips.
It's really good because the apples stay nice and crispy and everything else has a different texture and it all just comes together, and then you've got the crispy little friend here, toasted cinnamon tortilla chip. So hard to say.
It is really hard. Try and say that 10 times fast.
No.
Let us know if you can.
I will be impressed.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. And if you want us to make any other food or recipes from anime, manga, TV shows, movies, games, let us know. Comment in the section below. Message us on social media, talk to our faces, we're pretty friendly, so if you want to. But yeah, so see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.